Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Building with Flow. Last episode I built this beauty over here, the iron tower, which I used to house my iron farm. And since then I've been working quite a lot on the interior part of this tower. And this is what we have so far. You can see it's not that much decorated. There's definitely some more space to do something over on the sides over here. But yeah, I'm actually really not that great with interiors. And yeah, I just try to fill it up a little bit. We do have some kind of a statue here. All hail the god of iron. Yeah, I don't know why I built this. I just thought it looked pretty nice. We've got some anvils as a thing to hold the lanterns from the ceiling. I think it looks pretty nice. Just a bit of a flex to show how much iron we really have. And then, yeah, we can go up through these bubble vaders over here on the sides. And that's how we make it up into the farm itself. We've got some expanded storage space over here. 6 double chests, I think, should definitely do it. And then also... I hate you. Get out of here. Oh, he's gone. Where did he go? Well... he's gone, I think. So yeah, we've got a bit of a utility area. We've got some double chests over here. I've already crafted almost a stack of iron blocks, which is definitely good. And over here we've got some poppies. I also have a poppy recycling station over here. We can just put the excess poppies we have over in this thing for the composter, and then it turns into bone meal, which is always a pretty good thing to have. Some extra bone meal. I still hear the Enderman. Oh well, but yeah, we can also go further up into the farm itself using this bubble vader. And then we are up here, should we ever need to fix anything with the iron farm itself. Yes, I did notice that occasionally these guys stop spawning in iron golems, like they are right now. And then all I need to do is place a block. Of course, I don't have a block on me now, in these windows, and remove it again so that the villagers, I don't know, restart their panicking cycle or something like that. I'm not really sure about everything now. Where is the exit? We can get back down through here. Beautiful. And to make it all the way down, I also have these water drop thingies over here and a secret exit in the pillar over there. I think that was pretty smart of me. Oh, there we go, and we have an iron golem spawning almost instantly, so you see that does the trick. However, I'm not sure why it does that. Anyways, let's move on, let's get out of here. I'm going to leave this farm as it is right now. I may add some more things, decorational things in the future. However, I am afraid to place too much blocks up here, since it may create extra spawnable spaces for the iron golems, which would break the farm, and that's not something I want to do, so I may leave the upper areas as they are right now. Well, that's a first. I didn't know they could spawn inside these little boxes. Something I didn't think about. Maybe if we put some carpet down here, that I think it's this block that he spawned on. Hopefully this does the job. However, I can't place it down with the guy on top. I need to get rid of him, but I'm definitely gonna get my face smashed. I think he's gonna be able to reach me. I need a block. I don't have a block. What, can I stand on a bell? Yeah, I've been raiding a village for hay bales, and I took a bell with me, and a brewing stand, and a stone cutter. Because obviously, as long as this guy is around, no other golems will spawn in. Let's just put the carpet down there. And one last thing I'd like to do with this tower is have some kind of a pathway go slightly down over here, and then a bridge to cross the water and connect the entire thing up with the rest of the island. But I may do that later. One thing I want to do right now is something different. I'm playing a survival world here, in which we put a bit of a focus on building stuff, and last episodes I've been doing quite a lot of building. I've built the creeper farm up in the sky, I've built this tower, I've also built the yellow submarine underwater. Yeah, I gotta make sure I still have the stuff I need to thrive in a survival world, and I do have some farms here. We're in the dwarven base right now, by the way. We've got a sugarcane farm, we've got a skeleton spawner XP farm thingy over here. I've got a wool farm down here and some bamboo down there. But one thing I don't have is an automatic way to get food. Just a place where I can stop by every once in a while if I run out of food, and that will constantly be providing me with food. So I'm gonna go dig out another room somewhere abouts here in this base, and I'm gonna make myself a chicken cooker, because up until now this has been the way how I get my food and leather, but it's really not that practical anymore. I've got this really tiny cow pasture which really isn't able to hold that much cows. But let's now actually start working on this area I'm going to create in my underground base. I'm gonna have to do quite a lot of digging, and just like that I have a completely new room down here, and I'm gonna put a chicken cooker down here and also a cow contraption. We're gonna start off with the chicken thing. Right, this looks kind of like a machine. I think this is already looking pretty good. Now we gotta get the chickens in there. So I've brought a bunch of eggs with me. This, where is it? This? Yes, this is going to be the chicken container. Hopefully this will be enough to spawn in some chickens. Ooh, I've got 3 already. That's good. That's already a couple. Now let's breed them up. Oh no, I gotta wait until they grow up before I can breed them. Alright, let's play the waiting game then. But while we wait for the chickens to grow up, we can finish working on the rest of this. First of all, I need to place a bucket of lava right here. So that way the eggs laid by these chickens over here will get shot into the trapdoor or into the slab, I don't know. The baby chickens will stand here, but when they grow up, they'll grow up into the lava, giving me all of their cooked chicken meat. I think that's how it works. And if we go around the back here, we just need to have this dispenser dispense every time an egg gets inside of the dispenser. So yeah, something like that should do the trick. I mean, if I put something in the dispenser, it starts dispensing everything with a pulse, so that's good. However, I do feel like I made it way too complicated, and that this can be built in a much more compact way. But we'll keep this for now. We have hidden it kind of behind the machine type contraption we've got over here. I think this looks nice, and we've got our first baby chicken in behind the hatch over here, just waiting for it to grow up. However, I was thinking at first making a cow breeder over here, like a box where you keep some cows, then you breed them, and then the babies fall through. But I never really thought these things worked very good, so what I want to do actually is dig out a whole space in here just to have some free roam cows. A large space, larger than I have right now. Problem is, only direction I have space to dig is that direction, because over here is like the side of the hill, and over there is like a bubble vader for the sugarcane farm drops, which is right next door. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move the chicken cooker to this spot and then extend all the way that way to put the cows. Oh, decisions, but I think let's do that. Yeah. Ooh, there's so many of them. Gotta get them all in somehow. Last one. In you go. Yes, perfect. Look at all these chickens. There we go. I managed to move the chicken cooker, and I made a bit of a change in the design as well, and I think this is looking really nice. I really wanted to make this. Oh, and there we have our first victim. Let's have a look. It dropped 4 feathers, just as I feared. That somehow the chicken meat drops differently than the feathers and is then burnt in the lava occasionally. Let's have a look at a few more when they grow up and see if we have any cooked chicken drops at all. If not, then we're definitely gonna have to make some changes. But as I was saying, I really wanted to make this look like a piece of heavy machinery being powered by lava that's being supplied through the ceiling. This is looking very nice. And I love what you can do over here with the iron bars or the copper rods. But you can make a bit of a bend using the lever over here. I think this looks quite nice. And it's gonna look even better once I decorate the surrounding area. But first I want to dig the cow hole. Yeah, the cow hole. This is going to be it. I'm going to extend this tunnel, make it connect with the other tunnel I've got. Yeah, you can't see it, but I know where the tunnels are. And then make a big room for the cows to kind of free roam there and lead a happy life, completely void of any natural sunlight. Wait a second, I have a beacon and I have an iron farm. Let's use that now, shall we? That would save us some time. Alright, already have enough iron to make a full beacon. That's very nice indeed. This farm is working like a charm. So I was just in the middle of collecting some resources for the cow area that I'm currently making when I came across this savannah village on my way to a mesa biome for some terracotta. But I remembered some YouTube video, I think it was Grian, saying that one of the rarest items in Minecraft that you can possibly find would be too tall grass. And you can only find them in savannah villages. So I'm just gonna take a look around here. See if there's anything worth looting. Not here. And when I say too tall grass, I don't mean like this, because this obviously is not rare. You can create this by bone mealing the grass blocks. But what I mean is too tall grass in its item form, like I'm currently holding the firework rockets. No, this regular grass, worthless. Oh my goodness, I found it. Tall grass. Definitely keeping this and putting it in a rare stuff chest. Right there, and we've got some other useful stuff. Some hay bales, which are gonna be very useful in feeding all of the cows. I've also been repairing my tools down here at the skeleton grinder. And yeah, you'll see I've got quite a lot of bone blocks over here, which is good. Oh, I looked at you. I didn't mean to change your eyes. I'm sorry, where did you go? There you are. Die. But yes, we've dug out this hole over here, but I think we can make this room even bigger, just so that we have a spot where we can put all of the animals. Just a place where we can store those, so we can easily access them if we ever need them. So let's dig some more. Okay, now we have a decently sized room down here. I think this should definitely provide me with enough space to house, I think, cows and pigs. And together with this chicken machine over here, let's actually have a look. Yeah, it's what I thought. We have way more feather drops than actual cooked chicken. That's because most of the cooked chicken gets destroyed by lava. However, I don't really need the cooked chicken. If I have a decent supply of beef and or pork chops going on here, I definitely prefer having those. So, now let's first decorate the walls and the ceiling over here. I want to make this look very cozy and want to replicate the outdoors over here, just so our cows and pigs who will be staying over here have a good time and some nice environment to live in. And to make the interior over there, I'm going to need a lot of light blue concrete and also a whole bunch of lime terracotta. Well, I think I'm just about ready building and decorating this place. Sure took me quite some time, but let's have a look. So first of all, we have the chicken cooker over here. It does look a lot nicer now. I also added some chains on the ceiling and some blood stains on the floor. But yeah, this has been providing me with quite a lot of feathers and some cooked chicken as well. Though not as much as I would have wanted, but still this'll do nicely. And then down here we have the room, the nature room, in which I'm gonna put all of my animals. I have a big spot over here to put the cows, and then if we go a bit further over here, I have two smaller ones. I'm thinking for pigs and sheep. I definitely love what I did with the walls and the clouds and the grassy bits and the trees. Got some glowstone behind the leaves to add some extra lighting, and I also wanted to break up the ceiling and really have this industrial vibe coming through like we have in the rest of the base over here. It definitely adds for a very nice contrast as well. And also we've got lots of details on the floor over here. These are mainly moss blocks because the grass color is really, in this biome, it's like almost bluish green, which isn't that nice. So I added lots of moss and some path blocks here and there, and these are the tops of the azalea bushes and the flowery one as well. Now it's just a matter of putting the animals in here, which I think shouldn't be too difficult. We got some pipes going through the wall. Speaking of pipes, we can also make our way back here. We've got this thing here, like a bunch of tubes or pipes interconnected with each other. I think it all looks very nice and industrial. We've got a clock up there and some grilly things. And also these, they are fire charges in an item frame. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but I think they look nice. And I've got a bit of a chest monster piling up over here. And just like that, we have all of the animals in place. I did have to go and look for some pigs though. I didn't have those yet. And look how happy they are. They're dancing because they're so happy. I mean, I would be. If I was any other cow or pig, I would be totally jealous of the ones that were allowed to live down here. But yeah, very good. We've got them down here. I'm gonna start breathing the cows up. We've got plenty more space to do so. And I did a couple more finishing touches. First of all, this over here, we've got a wheat dispenser, which very much comes in handy when breeding up these animals over here. We can also use this to grow carrots for the pigs. Basically what you have to do is place some seeds on this grass. You can place it against the observer over here and it'll bone meal it with the dispensers, and then you break it and then you can do it very quickly like that. We don't need to have huge amounts of wheat with this because it's also quite expensive on the bone meal. If I want to have a large-scale wheat farm, I'm gonna have to find something else, but this will definitely do to get enough wheat to breed these animals. And another thing I did is this over here. I have the steak knife, which is a custom sword with sharpness, unbreaking, looting, mending, and fire aspect for instant cooked beef and or pork chops or mutton or where's the exit? There we go. So yeah, this comes in handy very much because I don't like to have a fire aspect on my regular sword. It tends to freak out the endermen if you set them on fire. So we have this one over here that we just use for killing the cows and or other animals down here. I mean, they're all gonna lead a very happy life, of course. And with this, I'm going to call it an episode. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you next episode on Building with Flow. Goodbye.